Steve here from Kettlebell Training, and I'm just bringing you the next part of the introduction to Kettlebell Sport series. In this video we're going to be concentrating on the clean. So in the previous videos we've covered jerk, but now we just want to add the clean to it, which will constitute as long cycle. So as we've broken down in the book, we just separate each lift into different phases. So the first phase with the clean is the start position. So as we say in the book, we want to be making sure we've got a bit of space from our feet to the kettlebells. This is going to give us the space we need to be able to get some momentum into backswing. So we want to be aiming for 6 to 8 inches, depending on how tall you are, how long your arms go, because it all comes into play. But just try and find a bit more comfortable. Just make sure that you're not stood over the kettlebells, because you're not going to be able to get as much momentum as needed. So start position, we're going to go for thumbs forward, and just remember we want to be going for an over grip where the thumb is coming over the pointer. So thumbs facing forward, that's our start position. The shoulders are just over in line with the bells, and then from there we're able to go straight to our backswing. Okay, and what we've got to remember, once we go into backswing, our weight wants to be shifted forward. So we've always got to remember, when the kettlebells are behind us, our weight's forward. When the kettlebells are in front, the weight's behind, in any sort of movement, and that making that pendulum effect. So we go from the start position straight to our backswing, then they come through, and we're going to go into our acceleration phase. Our acceleration phase is what drives the kettlebells up into this position. So what we're going to do, backswing, stand up, stand up. So as you can see, I've got like a wave-like motion with my legs. Okay, what this does is it allows me to use more muscles, use my body weight more effectively, which makes the movement more efficient and allows me to do more reps over a longer period of time. So we've gone for our start position, we've gone into backswing. The kettlebells are going to be coming back down anyway, so we just want to be moving at the same pace as the kettlebells, getting into this position, and we're going to stab into the floor, stand up tall, and that's going to force the kettlebells to come up rather than just continuing to go away from us. So I'll demonstrate again in that swing movement. Start position, pull back, stand up. So weight forward, then behind. Weight forward, behind. Weight forward, then behind. Stand up. Okay? So we've got our start, backswing, and acceleration. So the next part of that is the insertion. Now the insertion is where we're going to be placing our hands into the kettlebells, going into the handles. Okay, we want to be meeting the kettlebells, not the other way around, because the other way around, the kettlebells are going to land on our forearms, which are going to cause it just a bang, and over time, over repetitions, it can get quite uncomfortable. So we want to make sure that timing, when we've got the acceleration, we've stood at the floor, the kettlebells have flew up, which is going to give them a point where they are weightless, you're not actually holding them. They've got that much force and momentum behind them, they're flying up. It's got to give you the time just to push the hands in. So what that'll look like is there. So as you can see, as I'm coming up, I'm pushing my hands in and I'm meeting the kettlebells. Okay, we want to be trying to aim to do that in about line with our belt, our waist. We don't want to be catching too high or inserting too high. We want to be making sure that we're doing it in line with the belt or the hips. The next part of that is I'm just going to pull in, and that's going to be my catch phase. So what it'll look like, come back, up, then elbows, sit into rack position. When I catch, I'm going to absorb with the body a little bit, then stand up. Okay, through, insert, absorb. Absorb. And as you can see, we're starting to build up the phases. So we've got the start, backswing, acceleration pull, insertion, catch. We've gone into wrap position, ready for our jerk. Once we've done our jerk, we've only got one last bit, and that's going to be the dropping of the bells. Dropping of the bells, really simple. All we're going to do, as we've dropped, we're going to rotate our pinky finger in. That's going to release the kettlebells. I'm going to bend my knee slightly. I'm going to stand up, catch, then straight into backswing. Okay? Now it's all about the timing. It's going to take time. You've got to keep on practicing. The more you practice, the better you get. It's like anything in life, isn't it? So last few reps, guys, just to show you. I'm going to come up, catch. I'll do my jerk. I'm going to drop, catch, then up. So as you can see, as I dropped, I rotated, catch, then there, drop, catch, stand up. Okay? And that is the clean. So keep on practicing. Use your body weight. The more you use your body weight, the more efficient you're going to be, the more effective the movement's going to be as well. Don't try and pull too early. Let gravity do some of the work for you. If you've got any questions or you want to get any more feedback on your sets, drop them into the kettlebell group we've got on Facebook. Either myself or one of the Two Nova coaches will be more than happy to help. Any more questions, just reach out. I'm more than happy to help. Okay, until next time, guys, take it easy.